Hello viewers, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new around here. Today we're going to be watching some 1v1 videos. It's been a while since we've had some 1v1s on the channel, but we are watching on board with Joyo here, who I've noticed has some more 1v1 replays cropping up on ballchasing.com, and so it makes me wonder if Joyo is indeed on the ones grind. It would be pretty cool to see Joyo playing some ones. I think he could be very good at it. He's got the potential. He does go 1-0 up in this game very quickly, and this is at SSL rank as well in 1v1, so it's certainly a high level. Good first touch from Joyo. Nice reset as well. Does get saved, to be fair, and the opposition is going to try and break free here and get a goal for themselves, and they are almost about to get a goal off the crossbar and out though. But yeah, it would be cool to see Joyo actually on a ones grind. I think he certainly has the potential to be a great ones player. I thought I was about to say that at the worst time, but he does get the save. Actually really keeps his composure really well there and comes away with the ball and makes it 2-0 in this game. I thought that ball was just going to trickle over, but not quite. Held his composure, kept his cool, and actually broke free out of his goal line and scored his second goal. 2-0 in this game in just under a minute. We're over a minute now. But Joyo, of course, he has those flashy mechs. We love watching Joyo play. He's got that freestyle sort of esque about his movement, and I think that would be really cool to see in a 1v1 setting at a high level. That's a really nice 50-50 from Joyo, and a really nice follow-up touch so to keep the ball glued to his car, just to direct it and guide it towards that open net. Joyo looking really good here, actually, in this one's game. And like I said, this is a SSL rank, so you know, it's not Grand Champ or anything. It's the best rank in the game, so it's not going to be easy. I think everybody in SSL in ones is going to be half decent. Obviously, you're going to have your best players like your first killers and your Zens and Appjacks, but Joyo isn't necessarily a ones main. Well, he's not a ones main. I don't think he's ever really been a ones main, so it's good to see him playing ones, and he's looking really good at it as well. Oh, he does get his double tap interrupted there. It was a nice setup with the musty. I think he was getting over the top of the ball. Whether he could have directed it downwards or not, we're not going to be able to see, but he does recover that very well after the bump. Oh, and he keeps the ball low as well under his opposition, and musty flicks that right into the top shelf. Absolute cannon of a musty. Didn't really need to do it because it was wide open, but this is Joyo. This is why we love watching him. He makes the game look so much more fun when you're watching it. The game is enjoyable to watch anyway. I think everybody here would agree, but when you're watching Joyo, you just bring something else. Mech, speed, all of it. I mean, 5-0 up in this game. His mechanics looking really clean, and he's looking very speedy as well, to be fair. 5-0 up, like I said, comfortably in this game in ones, which is great to see. I would love to see Joyo at the top of his ones game, at the top of the ones leaderboard, playing against the best and giving them good games, because he brings that mechanical kind of play. That's always just, I feel like, for me at least, I don't know about everybody else watching, but when I started watching Rocket League on YouTube, it was 1v1s, Johnny Boy, right? And when you see a player just absolutely tearing another player apart with mechanics and all that, it's just, for me, it's the most insane game mode to watch. I love watching RLCS as well, don't get me wrong, but when you get a really intense 1v1, I don't feel like anything can really beat it. That's just my opinion. I don't know what other people think. Joyo conceding a couple of goals here in the later half of the game, so he's not out of it just yet, even though he has dominated the first half of the game. The opposition trying to make a little bit of a comeback. That, though, is not a great kickoff. Does get back for the save. Joyo not able to get the goal there. That was a really good last-ditch attempt on the save from the opposition, and he did get the save. Oh, Joyo with a reset and a backwards flick. Not able to get the goal, unfortunately. That was very good looking for a shot, don't get me wrong, but yeah, the goal just not able to come out from the shot, unfortunately. But he has got good control here. He doesn't direct the ball on target. Is he going to try and read this? No, he's not. The ball is going to roll up, and he can see that. He decides to go for the boost steal instead, and a 50 there in the opposition corner, but the wave dash does let him down, and that is going to be a third goal for the opposition. Joyo maybe with a couple of mistakes here, and that has led to him conceding goals, and that's something that probably at the moment separates Joyo from the best ones players in the world because they don't make mistakes too often. Now, Joyo's definitely got the mechanics and the ability to be a 1v1 player, don't get me wrong. But with ones, it's not just about mechanics, as we know. It isn't in any game mode, but especially ones, you got to be so smart. You really have got to be smart. You got to pick your battles, know when to go forward, know when to challenge, all at the right time. Because if you miss a challenge, you make a mistake, that's it. You're probably going to concede. That's the slowest musty I've ever seen, but it is going to be the 6th goal of the game for Joyo. But yeah, if you make a mistake, that's it. You've got no teammates. You know, there's no backup. So that's why every move does count in ones, and that's why it's the hardest game mode to play, in my opinion, and probably the most frustrating. I do enjoy ones. I have played a fair amount of ones. I don't really play Rocket League often anymore, unfortunately, but that's because I'm more focused on the YouTube side of things now. And watching Rocket League, that's a really good save from Joyo to get back in time. But yeah, I'm a ones lover. It has certainly got under my skin many times, but I do enjoy playing it, and I especially enjoy watching it. And it would be great to see a player like Joyo playing 1v1 a bit more often, and maybe getting some more show matches as well. That would be cool to see. 13 seconds remaining. Looking like it's going to be a win for Joyo. 6-3 up. Defends well. I say that. I thought he got a touch there, but he didn't. He was defending well. But yeah, the relentless attack from the opposition there, just sort of breaking down Joyo. Does get his 4th goal. To be fair, he's made a game of it. He's only 2 goals behind. Joyo did go 5-0 up, remember, inside half of the game. That is going to be game. Joyo may even concede another one here, but it doesn't matter. He does get the win anyway, and that is game. Now, I did mention that there is going to be a second replay, but I'm actually going to save that for another video. So if you did enjoy this particular replay, leave a like and subscribe, and then you'll be able to watch the rest of my videos, including more Joyo 1v1. So yeah, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you all very soon.